Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and for today's video, we are doing a home reset. I feel like since the holidays and we traveled for Christmas, so we weren't home a lot, the house is just kind of chaos. So there's been a lot of things I've been putting off for like months and months, like just random bins that need to go back into the garage, some garage organization. We really have been putting that off for a while. So I really just feel like it's a little bit of everything that needs to be done. It's like nothing crazy. I'm not gonna do any like regular stuff like laundry or washing the sheets or anything like that. It's just gonna be those random things that I have been putting off for far too long. We are getting them done today. Me and Aaron don't get a lot of days off together, which is fine, but I feel like when he's at work and I'm off, I like to be super productive because I don't feel good when I sit around and relax all day. I feel like I wasted my entire day. So I like to stay busy. So that's what we're gonna do today since he's at work and I'm at home. I will say I'm very excited to get my Christmas decorations down, which normally is not the case. I don't know what's different this year, but I'm just kind of ready for a fresh start. I'm ready to get some of the clutter out. I think on top of all the regular clutter, then you also have all the Christmas decorations, which is making me feel like the house is just so cluttered. So I'm ready to kind of clear some of it out and start the new year fresh. So my brother just bought a house, which I never thought I would be taking home advice from my brother, but he has a really funny thing that he does, which I think is actually really smart. He says he does one thing around the house every day that's not just your regular chores. Like it doesn't include like cleaning up the kitchen after you cook or doing laundry or anything like that, but he does one extra thing every day to improve his house. I think it's great advice. So that's something I definitely want to implement in the new year, kind of just doing something around the house every day that's a little bit more than just your regular daily chores. So I already had my morning coffee this morning, but I feel like I need just another little something to get me extra caffeinated. I kind of feel like an iced latte seems good for being super productive. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe it's because you can sip on it as you go, whereas a hot latte, I feel like you have to drink right away or it gets cold. But I think I'm gonna make an iced latte today so I can kind of sip on it as we get stuff done. But first I'm gonna do a little bit of planning and just kind of write out a to-do list for today, and then we'll make a coffee and we'll get right into it. Done planning my to-do list for today, and enough dilly-dallying. We're just gonna get right into it. I have been wanting to get some nice bins for years for our Christmas decorations. So what we did was we've been using these old ratty boxes for like 5 or 6 years. So after Christmas, we went to Lowe's and got these 2 big bins. They were on sale after Christmas. So what I would recommend if you're wanting to upgrade your Christmas storage, I would recommend waiting until after Christmas so that when you go to put everything away, it goes into a new bin. And then also my mom gave me these 2 bins of my childhood ornaments. So I'm hoping to kind of go through these, get rid of any that I don't want, and then fill these spaces with the other ornaments that I do have. Instead of using these old boxes, I'm going to put all of our Christmas decorations into these new bins, which is really exciting because I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. We also bought some shelves to put in the garage, which we've been meaning to do since we moved in like 6 months ago. We finally bought some shelves and we made sure these bins were gonna fit on the shelves. The shelves were on clearance after New Year's, which was really nice. Again, we got all of that from Lowe's. We're finally gonna get that half of the garage cleaned up so that my husband can actually park in the garage. One of my ins for 2024 was audiobooks. So I'm gonna put on an audiobook I've been listening to, which was free from my library. So highly recommend looking into if your local library has an app where you can download audiobooks. So I'm gonna put on an audiobook and get to packing away all the Christmas decorations. I managed to get rid of all of the old boxes, except for I did keep these two right here, just because this castle is truly only gonna fit back into the box it came in because it's so big. And then I kept this box for all of our outdoor lights and things like that, just because I feel like it's not sealed off very well, and since those things go outdoors anyway, doesn't really matter if they get kind of dusty or dirty. But everything else fit into these bins, which is so satisfying to me. Checking in on my to-do list because I got so enthralled with putting the Christmas decorations away and organizing the garage that I couldn't remember what else I wanted to do today. Honestly, that was the main thing I wanted to get done. Other than that, just kind of organizing. I do want to kind of go around the house and just pick up all this random stuff that we've kind of acquired over the holidays. So just kind of go around and pick up the house. Our bedroom needs some serious picking up because there is clothes everywhere. My dresser is a disaster. Gonna kind of go around the house and pick up, and then I'll do some organizing in the kitchen. I ordered some more of these shelves from Amazon, which I completely forgot about, and I found a box when I was cleaning up. I found a box just like, I was like, what is this? I forgot that I had ordered more shelves. So in one of my previous vlogs, which I'll link above, I did some organizing when we first moved into this house because the kitchen does not have a lot of storage. So what I did was added these shelves just to maximize the amount of storage we have in our cabinets. I completely forgot I ordered another set of them. So let's put them together and organize the kitchen cabinets and kind of pick up the kitchen. I always feel like the kitchen being picked up is one of the most important areas of the house, just because you have to use it every day to cook. It makes it so much harder to cook and do basically anything in the kitchen, especially because our kitchen is so small. I definitely want to prioritize organizing and picking up the kitchen, but I also am gonna go around the house and just pick up any other random stuff that we've acquired throughout the holidays. So that is the rest of my to-do list for today. I'm getting ready to work on my kitchen, and just so you can kind of see it before and after, I will show you what it looks like now. It's really not that bad. Once you open the cabinets, you'll realize it's kind of cluttered in there. Mostly I just need to put all of these dishes away and swap out my Christmas cup for a regular cup since Christmas is now over. Kind of pick up, wipe the counters, and these are the shelf organizers that I forgot that I had. So I'm gonna put those together and kind of organize some of the cabinets because it doesn't look chaotic. We try to keep it kind of picked up because it is so small. If it gets cluttered, it starts to feel like you have nowhere to chop, you have nowhere to prep your food. So we try to keep it kind of picked up, but if you open any of these cabinets, it's extremely cluttered. Everything is like shoved into the cabinet. It's really hard to find stuff when we're getting ready to cook. So I'm really excited to kind of put these shelves to good use. The kitchen looks so much better. I have said this before in one of my vlogs, but my mood is directly correlated with how my house is, how organized my house is. When the house is chaotic, my mind feels chaotic and I get very stressed. So having my house be nice and picked up and organized is really, really doing wonders for me right now, and it's just making me so happy. I think I'm gonna reward myself by finally putting out my record player that I got for Christmas. I had a really horrible record player that was really cheap. I was scared to use it like it was gonna ruin my records, but also the quality was just horrible. So I'm really excited to get out my new record player. I like wanted to wait until I could get like a record player stand and not put it like by the window, but I think I'm just gonna use it, and then when I get a record player stand I can always move it. But I really want to play my 1989 Taylor's version, which I have not played yet because I didn't have a record player that I trusted. So I'm really excited to put this out, and I think it'll be a nice way to kind of reward myself for getting the house together and getting my life together today. I am so excited about my new record player. It is so good. It's so much better than my old one. I think I might just give my old one away for free. It feels wrong to like try to sell it because it was so bad. I am so excited about my new record player. It was a long time coming. I was collecting all these records and had no way of playing them because I didn't want to use my old one because I felt like it was going to ruin my records. This is so much fun for me, so I'm just going to play around with my new record player and just enjoy my house now that it feels nice and organized, nice and clean. Just enjoy the vibes because, like I said, my mood is fantastic now that my house is clean. So just gonna kind of enjoy my house for the evening. My husband should be home from work any minute, so I'm gonna end out the vlog here, but I really hope you enjoyed it and found some inspiration to reset your home, whatever that means for you, for the new year. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I will see you in the next video.